Hey guys, I'm back, and today we are going over the best leaders in Dragon Ball Super card game. This is going to be different from the favorite leaders that I did video or two videos ago. That was just my personal opinion and stuff that I loved, you know. Dr. Miyu, I think I put on that list, Cell, all that. This is aimed more towards competitions and competitive play. If you want a more casual leader to build around, I'd say go check out my favorite leaders, because those are just really fun to build around. Let's get right into it with Broly, and Broly the Awakened Threat. This is that Broly pack leader, and this front side, which I love the art, but I like the other side more, but I'll get into that later. This front side has auto. When this card attacks, you may choose one card from your life and add it to your hand. If you do, draw a card. So it's essentially draw to self-awaken on attack, which is phenomenal. Harudegarn was a staple in competitive play, especially if you were running, you know, Swap and Storm, I mean. By the way, thank you for banning that. Bandai, if you're listening, thank you very much. It's a huge problem. You, like, draw 11 cards on turn 1. It's slightly busted. And it has Awaken. When your life is at 4 or less, you may choose 2 of your energy, switch them to active mode, and flip it over. And he flips over into this amazing Broly the Awakened Threat. Now, Broly the Awakened Threat, which has an amazing art, as I mentioned just a minute ago, probably one of my favorite arts, has auto. When this card attacks, draw 1 card, activate main once per turn, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, and switch it to rest mode. So that's nice if they're holding up a blocker or anything. That can be a problem sometimes. And there's activate main once per turn, choose 1 card from your life, add it to your hand, and choose one of your opponent's cards in rest mode, or no, one of your cards in rest mode, and switch it to active mode. Essentially something that's dual attack, which is really good. I don't really know what to add on top of that. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is just amazing. You can rest mode something of your opponent's, and for 1 life, active mode one of your things. I don't really have anything to add to that. It's just plain good. Next up is, as I mentioned before in the video, Harudegarn. Most of you have probably seen this. I know that I played it back in the days of Storm. We'll just get right into this, because this leader is, like, extremely good. Auto, when this card attacks a leader card, you may choose 1 battle card from your hand and place it in the bin. The drop area, sorry. If you do, draw 2 cards. So, once again, it's the theme of drawing 2 cards. It's not as good as Broly, because you have to discard a card, so essentially it's the same. But discard 1 to draw 2, you're still gaining card advantage, and you're also filtering your hand, which is amazing. And it has, when your life is at 4 or less, you may choose 2 of your energy, switch to active mode, and flip it over into Awakened Perfection Harudegarn. Oh boy, this guy's good too. When this card attacks, draw a card, and if you have 4 more energy, your opponent chooses 1 card from their hand and places it on top of their deck. If you have some way of milling, this can get a little dumb, because it's just, okay, your hand is full of really good stuff, okay, put 1 on top of your deck, and then you'll mill it to the bin, so just put that card and the next card on top of your deck in your bin. I don't think it's competitively viable, but that'd be fun to build around. If any of you guys want to build around that, please tell me. I would love to see that. Other than that, it's just, once again, card draw, and in Storm, you don't really activate the, at 4 or more energy. Storm kind of kind of wants to win, on turn 3 at latest, hopefully turn 2. Because if you don't, you kind of just get outpaced. I mean, once your opponent awakens, you kind of have once your opponent awakens, you kind of have a hard time. Well, had a hard time, because once again, banned, finally. Thank you. So, you know, it's just hard to do damage once your opponent awakens. Like, in the later game, they'll have stuff that just completely blows your little 10Ks out of the water. It's kind of not good for you when they awaken. You kind of just get them down to 4 life, and you're like, crap, I can't really do anything now. Now I'm having to combo with a card every time I attack you with one of these guys. This is bad. That's really all I have to say for Hirudegarn. I had a lot more to say about Hirudegarn than Broly, but no, still not a ton. Next, we've got Vegeta Baby and Saiyan Power Vegeta Baby. Now I know I said in my Miyu favorite leaders, or favorite decks, that Vegeta Baby was trash. That was a joke. I haven't seen anyone address that in the comments. But this guy's phenomenal. He's just insane. He has Auto. When this card attacks a leader card, draw 1 card. Activate main once per turn. Choose 1 card in your life, add it to your hand. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards. It gets -5 for the duration of the turn. Once again, if a card's power hits 0, it dies. Just go to the bin. So, you know, all their 5K is just gone. That's... what is relevant that's a 5K? Can't think of anything relevant that's a 5K, but it helps with blockers. Has Awaken. When your life is at 4 or less, choose 2 of your energy and switch into active mode. Then, flip this guy over. He awakens into Saiyan Power Vegeta Baby. He has Auto. Once per turn, Auto. When this card attacks, draw 1 card. That's what I meant to say. Activate main once per turn. Choose 1 of your battle cards. It loses 15,000 power. Probably going to kill something that you own. But it's worth it, because if you do, choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards, and they lose 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. So, you're giving something of yours -15, which is probably going to kill it. But then this gives -10 to 2 things of your opponents. So in total, you get -15, they get -20. And it'll also deal with stuff like... any of the Ginyu Force members, the red ones, the Strike Force, except for Guldo, because he has Barrier. I know Storm's banned, but back in the day when it wasn't, it would deal with the Gotens. Doesn't really touch anything with Shenron Gogeta. It'll kind of mess up Yamcha. I think that kind of dies to this. You have a really good matchup in that. But -10k to 2 targets is, once again, phenomenal. It's just amazing. It takes care of basically any blocker. There aren't a lot of 15k blockers in the game, and at least not a lot that people run. But blockers are not great in general, unless you're Universe 11 with that blocker that has to die twice. That's really all I have to say for Vegeta Baby, though. It's a really good leader. It's currently top of the meta. Yeah. Next up is our Dragon Ball Miraculous Revival Shenron leader. Has permanent. This card can't attack. That's on both sides. So there will be no attacking with this leader. The Dragon Ball side has Activate Main. When this card is in rest, switch this card to rest mode. Then choose 2 Dragon Ball cards from your deck or life and add them to your hand. Then shuffle any areas you look through. So, basically, you look through your life first. If there are any Dragon Balls there, then you're getting closer to your super combo and also, getting the Dragon Balls. And if there are none there, or only one there, then you switch over to your deck and grab the other one. And it's really good. Mostly you'll run the 1-drop or the 0-drop Dragon Balls where you just play it, draw a card. But I could definitely see the Super Dragon Balls hitting the scene. It's like pay 2, draw 4 or something like that. It's, just card draw, self-awaken. It's self-wish, but that doesn't have the same ring to it. Speaking of wish, it has when there are 7 Dragon Ball cards in your drop area, use 1 desire card in your drop area and add it to your hand. Then flip it over. Oh, it's choose up to 1, so you don't have to have a desire card to flip over. Then it awakens or wishes into Miraculous Arrival Shenron. It has permanent. This card can attack. And then activate main once per turn. You can do one of these abilities. You can draw a card. You can choose 1 desire card in your hand with an energy cost less than or equal to your current energy, and essentially just play it for free. And then his wish. Remove 7 Dragon Ball cards from your drop area. Remove 7 Dragon Ball cards that are in your drop area from the game. Then, if you do, choose 1 of your battle cards. It gets plus 10,000 and triple attack for the duration of the turn. And at the end of turn, flip your leader over into the Dragon Balls. So, this just goes insane really quickly. When you give something triple attack, it kind of spirals out of control, because whenever you can attack with something multiple times, it's good. Let me think. What's good? Obviously, at all costs, Vegeta's. Anything that says, when you attack, do this. Draw a card. For Goten, let's look at top 3. That would actually be an interesting deck. Storm Shenron. Surprised no one used that. Just Gohan, Vegeta, because that thing just gets huge and has triple strike. So it's triple attack, triple strike. That's a total of 9 damage. And if you have that 4-drop Shenron, it's triple attack, triple strike, crit, which is just insane. And it also is like a 50,000 when you do that. So your opponent's basically dead at that point, especially if you have Senzu Bean, like I usually do when using Shenron. So it kind of spirals out of hand really quickly. Next is our Frieza, Ultimate Form Golden Frieza. I know these transitions are really weird. I'm trying to not make the video 20 minutes long. Next up is our Frieza, Ultimate Form Golden Frieza. This one isn't in the meta right now, but it's just such a good ability. I'll go into it now. Has Activate Main once per turn. Choose 1 of your Frieza Army battle cards and put it in the drop area. Then choose 1 of your energy, switch it active mode, and draw a card. Then, when your life's at 4 or less, you may draw 2 cards and flip it over. So, I made this really dumb combo a bit ago. It was Frieza's Call into Military Command Frieza into that 3-drop Golden Frieza. Because you would go Frieza's Call to pull out Military Command Frieza. I'll put all these cards up on screen. Into Military Command Frieza. Then use your leader's ability to kill the Military Command Frieza. Untap an energy, draw the card. Or draw a card. Then you get to play the 3-drop Golden Frieza. Switch something of your opponent's active mode. kill the thing you switched to active mode, and then play the 30k Ginyu, all on turn 1, assuming you went second. I haven't been able to try that out in tournaments yet. I don't have that deck, but just from that description, I think you guys can see that that is absolutely insane. A 15k and a 30k on field on turn 1. Oh, and the 15k can pull out more 30ks next turn. Yeah, it kind of spirals out of control pretty fast. It has activate main. Oh, the flip side has activate main. Once per turn, choose one of your Frieza army battle cards, send it to the drop area, choose 2 of your energy this time, and switch them to active mode. Then draw a card, and it has the basic, when this card attacks, draw a card. So, now you can actually be gaining energy from drawing cards, or from playing cards. So if you do that combo that I just said, the Frieza's Call into Military Command Frieza into the 3-drop Golden Frieza, you essentially untap an energy by doing it, because it costs 1 to play Frieza's Call, and that pulls out the Command Frieza. So, that's just insane. Once I get this deck all together, I'll definitely tell you guys, like, how it does, because I am extremely excited to see how it does. Because I think that could get, like I said, out of hand really fast. Next up we have Yamcha. Yamcha the Hungry Wolf. This will be the last leader we talk about. That way it's not a 20-minute video. He has Auto Burst 2. When this card attacks, draw a card. So swing, mill 2, draw a card. Basic. Auto, when your life is at 4 or less, choose 2 of your energy, switch into active mode, flip him over. He awakens into one of my favorite arts, Yamcha the Hungry Wolf. I'm just a Yamcha fan. So seeing that wolf behind him and just how cool he looks, I am a huge fan. He has Auto Sparkling 5. When this card attacks, draw 1 card, and this card gains crit for the duration of the turn. So, any leader that gets, like, double strike, crit, triple strike, or anything, or buffs, it's good. If you just, like, look, almost all the leaders that have done that have been good. Masked Saiyan, Yamcha, that super old Vegeta that was meta back in set 1, all that. If your leader can get a buff, it's probably good. And as activate main once per turn, choose 1 red battle card in your area. The chosen battle card can attack battle cards in active mode for the duration of the turn. It's really good. It combos with that Yamcha at 100%, which is like, when this KOs a battle card, your opponent takes 2 life, and I think it has untap this card. That just spirals out of control, because it's like, okay, I'll swing with my Yamcha, it'll kill something, and I can't remember if it switches to active mode, but if it does, then you can just kill another thing, and then switch to active mode, and kill another thing, and switch it to active mode, and your opponent can take, like, 2, 4, 6 life in 1 turn, which is just insane. This is turning into a 20-minute video, I'm sorry. That's all I have. I hope you guys like this. Hope you guys can start getting more into competitive with this, or at least if I helped at all, please tell me. That's about all I have. Other than that, just check out my Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon. I'm trying to post on that more. I'm really bad at that. Yeah. I hope you guys like it. Please make sure to subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time.